At-home learning. Just when we thought the year couldn't get any worse, at-home learning came along and took a dump on our already miserable lives. If you're lucky enough to not know what at-home learning is, it's basically what you get when you try to mix technology and boomers. Not to mention, the school issued Chromebooks that are even slower than the slots that counted the Nevada ballots. To put in perspective, the majority of teachers at my school have one foot in the grave already. Their knowledge of Google Classroom is on the same level of a toddler. The result is so horrible that it makes you want to go back to actual school. Most of the time, you're acting as tech support for boomer teachers who wouldn't learn how to use Google Classroom for their life. A majority of your homework is working out what your homework actually is. At least in real school, teachers told you what the homework was. Now they just vomit assignments all over the place in places most students don't even know exist. Then they drop in a bunch of confusing announcements into the pile of barf that is Classstream, and afterwards they sprinkle a few vague clues in and leave you alone to decipher that godforsaken mess. Honestly, it's a miracle that I can still find and also finish my homework before midnight. One time, I got so frustrated with trying to find my homework that I decided to just straight up ask my chemistry teacher what the homework was. Long story short, everything on Google Classroom was a complete lie. There was a 1 week difference between what she said and what she posted on Google Classroom. Now I no longer trust anything she says, and I have to double check everything she posts. And by the way, 2 weeks later, after posting a confusing list of 20 assignments on a Monday, she had the nerve to say, "I sure was busy this weekend." There it is, guys, a short summary of what I hate about at-home learning. I could go on for hours. The problem is that I don't have time to. I have to go hunt for my online homework.